Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. This is your News 4 Now update. I'm Kay Ingram. And today, friends and families in Connecticut are marking 10 years since the deadly attack at Sandy Hook Elementary. Across the state of Connecticut, you'll see flags flying at half-staff. There are also remembrances planned throughout the state to remember the 20 children and 6 educators killed in the chaos. News 4's Linda Beccaro is at the Sandy Hook Memorial in Newtown.
I'm Linda Beccaro in Newtown at the Sandy Hook Memorial. A very difficult day here. We see a steady stream of mourners at this memorial for the victims of Sandy Hook. The emotions still raw and the pain and grief still fresh 10 years later. As a new day dawns, the flags fly at half-staff today. Schools closed as a town and a nation remember those 20 children taken too soon. First graders who were just 6 and 7 years old, and the 6 educators, including the principal, whose lives were cut short at Sandy Hook Elementary on December 14th, 2012. Today is a day to pause and remember the victims of that senseless tragedy and the legacies that have grown since then. There's this morning's groundbreaking of a building at the Catherine Hubbard Animal Sanctuary in Newtown, named for the little 6-year-old who loved riding and all animals. And there is a permanent memorial near the rebuilt elementary school to gather and remember the lives lost in the nation's second deadliest school shooting, their names etched in granite along a circular pool surrounding a sycamore tree, symbolizing protection and strength. There will be 2 memorial services later today at St. Rose of Lima and Trinity Episcopal to remember those teachers and the young students who would be juniors in high school today had their lives not been cut short 10 years ago.
Thank you, Linda. Our coverage of Sandy Hook 10 years later continues throughout the day today, right here on News 4. You can also stream it on Peacock and Roku. Now, police need your help tracking down a man wanted for stealing food from a McDonald's at gunpoint. You're looking at wild video of the incident put out by the NYPD. It happened in the Bronx last week on Monday in the middle of the afternoon. Police say the suspect walked into the restaurant on East 170th Street. He threatened employees with a knife, then jumped the counter and started taking food. He got what he wanted and took off. Now, if you've seen this guy, police want to talk to you. Now in Queens, police also need your help looking for a group who they say is spraying victims with a substance and then robbing them. In each case, the suspects meet up with someone looking to sell a watch, in many cases, a Rolex. When the seller shows up, police say the group sprays the victim and then takes the goods. It's happened 3 times since November 19th in Fresh Meadows. If you've got any information, call police. Now, if your morning commute was a mess, this could have something to do with it. A water main break tied up traffic in New Jersey, where crews are still working to repair this busy highway. It started around 2:30 this morning on Route 3 in East Rutherford. Chopper 4 was over the scene while water was still shooting into the air before it was turned off. There's still no word on what caused it or when the stretch will be fully repaired. Now in Westchester County, the sales of flavored tobacco, including menthol cigarettes, along with cigar and pipe tobaccos, will continue. County Executive George Latimer vetoed the bill that would ban the sales of flavored tobacco. He says his decision stemmed from the vigorous opposition from communities of color and union organizations who say they would be negatively impacted by the ban. The American Lung Association and the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids say it was a missed opportunity to protect those groups who are often targeted by the tobacco industry.
I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Matt Brickman. Cold and sunny today, but this is what we're getting ready for starting tomorrow. Mainly rain in the city, south and east, but could see significant snow to the north and west starting tomorrow and stacking up to 9 inches at higher elevations. Poconos up in the Catskills, maybe even a little bit of ice underneath it. Could make a mess of things through both morning and afternoon commutes on Thursday and into Friday morning. Lower Hudson Valley, northern New Jersey, maybe a mix of ice out west, but mainly snow, then turning over to rain with up to 6 inches. Again, at higher elevations, parts of Orange County, you can see all that rain, 1 to 2 inches for the city Jersey Shore and out through Long Island. After a messy finish to the week, things do clear out as we go into the weekend, with temperatures dropping down into the upper 30s on Sunday. Kay?
All right, thanks for that, Matt. Well, you heard it. Snow Watch is on. For now, that's it. I'm Kay Ingram.